Alrighty, it's the end of September and we need a Milwordy update. Full disclosure, it is only the 27th, but today is the last day I can record, so I'm doing this today. So far, I have 23,875 words. Obviously, very far away from a 500,000 goal. It's around half of what I needed, but if I do the math, like an average of how much I would write for the next 4 days, then that would put me on track for a 326,000 Milwordy. I'm debating if I should change my goal to 400,000, but I think I'm gonna wait until after NaNoWriMo. It's actually very easy to see which days I was writing new stuff and which days I was just fixing stuff. Mostly because days I was fixing stuff is 3 digits, days I was writing stuff is a 4-digit thing. Once I get off editing and to just straight up drafting, then I'll see like how things even out. I'm not sure if I'm changing the goal yet. I have actually hit a part in the story where I think I'm gonna have to rewrite a bunch of stuff, so we'll see how that goes. I know there's like 1, 2, 3, 4 scenes that don't work anymore, so I've managed to like kind of retrofit one into like the new plot angle, but I still deleted like 1,500 words from that scene. As for like a general story update, I spent like so much of this month trying to figure out how to fix this, how do I explain this? The second character, the guy, he seemed to take little too much interest in the main character a little too quickly, and it made sense to me because I knew what happened like in the background and what was going through his head, but as I read it on paper I was like, this doesn't make sense. And it doesn't make sense because we're in the main character's point of view and the main character doesn't understand it either. So I spent weeks trying to figure out how to like drop little hints here and there to like show what was going on in his head, before one day I was taking a shower and I had like an epiphany. Why don't I just show what's happening in his head? I have control over everything. I can shove in another point of view. So right now I have around 5,000 words left before I hit like the recommended word count for this kind of story. So that's good for 2 scenes or so, and who knows how much I'm going to edit out. That is the problem. That is the problem. I think I'm going to finish editing this round, the developmental edits in this round, and then figure out how much words I have left and what I can shove where. Because I'm thinking now, if I put his point of view in the beginning, should I put it elsewhere? Or should I just have that? And I don't think I'll know that until I've finished what I'm doing right now. So that's the story update. That felt roundabout as I was saying it. I hope it didn't actually end up very roundabout. Editing me is gonna love that. Moving on to Preptober. I have been considering doing a fanfic, just as like a mental palate cleanser, if you want to say. So I was thinking about doing it for Marama, Kyou Kara Maou. I think people who know what that is have only seen the anime version, which is so depressing. But there is a novel, the original novels that the anime was based off of. Those exist. Not in English though. And I really wish they did, because, okay. When I was a teenager, I loved Kyou Kara Maou. It was the best anime ever. And then I read the books and saw what they did to it. I'm not gonna go too deep into it because that's kind of besides the point, but I will say this. Basically, the original story is about a teenage boy, very obviously closeted, has gotten teased about being gay, and it was him going to another world, getting accidentally engaged to some guy, and him existing in this world where no one gave a crap about if you're gay or not, and him kind of like coming to terms with himself and falling in love with this guy, to the point where in the author's like original ending that she scrapped the ending because there were other things that happened in the ending, and her editor said, "This is way too sad, don't do it." And in the original ending, the closeted guy, had gotten to the point where he was okay with himself enough that he was married to that dude on Earth, raising their daughter together. So what did the anime do? The anime took that story, made everyone into a stereotype, and made the whole story a massive queerbait. And not only did they turn it into queerbait instead of like an actual LGBT story, they made the fiancé guy into like this super controlling, possibly borderline abusive dude as a joke. So not cool with that. Honestly, as an adult, it is very difficult to watch in the year of our Lord 2020. It's very depressing that most English-speaking people who know about this series only know about the anime. Anyway, getting past that mini rant, because I will go on rants for like hours. The reason I wanted to do a fanfic was because the author hasn't actually finished the series. She had, they claim that it was like a health scare, but we really think that she just had a depressive episode. But she left the story off around like a major cliffhanger and has since not written for like how many years? Oh god! It's been actually 10 years since she's written a new one. God, it's been 10 years? I'm so old. But recently she has been doing short stories related to the series, kind of indicating that she's getting back into writing. I am slightly a pessimistic person, and I'm not holding out hope that this series will ever be finished for real. I'm sure we will get more stuff added to the story, as in little things, because she's consistently putting out short side stories. But as far as like the actual series itself getting picked up, published, and distributed, not entirely sure about that. So my palette cleanser for Preptober is making a continuation of the end for fun, because I need some fun. May have to enlist a super fan. There's a super fan in the fandom, and she's got all the best theories, so I might have to pick her brain. So that's my Preptober project. Super fangirly, but damn do I need it. Holy crap. I will still be working on these edits. I'm hoping that I can finish most of them by the end of the month, because I've only got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm about 3/4 of the way through the scenes, and I am deleting some of these remaining ones. Okay, there's a character I kill off that now I'm not sure if they should die. God, I want to talk about this, but it's a major spoiler. Oh, you know what I should do real quick? Here, let's consult our planner. Goals. Finish Midnight Sun. Did not do that. Better channel art. I totally did that. Orla, finished that. I'm actually in the middle of watching some of those. What else I got? Website. Website did go live. I will have a link in the description. There's only like 2 posts there right now. I did play more Beat Saber. Did not work on Muskoma at all. And my health goal, I had originally hit in this number, and then today I saw that I hit this number. So I double finished that one. And let's see, 1, 2. There's 2 videos I planned that I did not do. So I think they're just moving on to next month. 4 out of 7 goals, not too bad. What goals this month? Let's put Midnight Sun back on the menu, huh? Midnight Sun. Outline, fanfic, developmental edits, finish. And then I could proofread during Nano. Whenever I'm like sick of writing, I will proofread. Now, you know what I need to do? I need to find someone to test out webcam on. Yep. There I go. Goal started. Oh shit. I skipped a month. You know what? That's fine. It'll just go September, November, October. That works. I'll write that in now so I don't forget. Alright, so that is the update for the month. I've been considering a bookish video that I have half formed in my brain. Not sure if that's going to be the next video or not, but I will see you next Wednesday with something that's not an update.